Hey guys, what's up? It's Bobby with Gilk Sports Cards. Hope you are having a fantastic day. Got another mail day for you. This one might not be the most exciting. All these cards came in today. Yesterday, post office was closed. I think it was to honor Jimmy Carter passing away, so I got a bunch of cards in today. Kind of know what these are, I think. And like I said, it's for the most part the same players and same type of cards. But thought I would do the video since there's like 7 or 8 packages. I figured I'd get it done right now. First card is a Michael Penix, already sleeved up for me. Green parallel. With some print lines. You can see it right there under his helmet, that little line. It's probably not gradable, unfortunately. I'm getting really picky with stuff that I send in. Unfortunately, these days, PSA 9s go for about the same or maybe even a little bit less than raw. Plus, you got to remember you pay the grading fee, so I think there's a good chance it's not going to get a 10. I don't even mess with it. This is a weird one. This was like in a leather. I think the most part these cards will be quarterbacks. There's 1 or 2 PC cards, football as well. Let's see what this one is. JJ McCarthy Prizm. Is this a silver? So that's a bummer. It says Prizm, but there is no shimmy shine on this thing. And a big dent right there. You guys can see that. I remember this card took forever to get here. This was, and there's a line here. This is a brutal card. This was only $3 plus like 69 cents shipping, so it cost nothing. It's fine, whatever. I'll just send it to ComC, but it says Prizm, yet there's no shine, so that's not a hollow like they said it was. Whatever. $3. I'm not gonna complain and send it back for over $3. I'll just send it to ComC and hopefully make about most of my money back and just call it a day. There's a chance the seller didn't know that it was not a hollow or silver, whatever you call it on Mosaic. All right, Caleb Williams. We haven't done so good so far. Let's see if this one looks a little bit better. You see another little line right there, but it might be all the Mosaics have that. I think they do. Actually doesn't look too bad on the back. It looks really dirty though, kind of. I gotta see if I can clean that one up. All right. Not the greatest start. All these sellers that I bought from do not sell graded cards. This was the one I was most nervous about here because this one I spent the most money on. Not this card. I bought multiple cards from the seller just to kind of save on shipping. This was the cheapest. This ended up being just $1.25, I remember. And geez, man, there's a little scratch right there. Again, it's $1.25. Hopefully the other ones are better. I have to look at that one. Same player, I got the auto. I want a nice auto of Rome and a PSA 10. I went for Prizm. And again, there's just a tiny scratch right there. You can see it right there, right next to his shoulder, a little dot. And I'm gonna tell you guys that it looks great on the back, fortunately, so that might have a chance. We'll see. The Prizm cards, so for the most part, that's not a line, is it? the most part, from the cards that I've gotten, guys, the front, there hasn't been much issues on the surface of the front of the card. But when we take a look at the back, I've noticed a lot of like lines, like minor print lines all over the back of the card. So that's what I've been noticing. This one is that throwback again with this time Caleb. This was like a $100 total for these 3 cards. I think this was around 50. And again, I see a little dot right there. And a little line right here. This has been a bad mail day so far. A dot right there. Oh, this has got it's an indent right there. Dang it. It's been a bad day here on this one. Mail day's not been good. Fortunately, I don't think I can show you. Oh, you see it right there, guys? That little circle. I mean, that will definitely cause it to not get a PSA 10. Fingernails and little indents there. Bump it down all the way to an 8. I cannot grade that card. It's how picky you have to be when you guys are looking at these cards. Man, this has been disappointing. I don't have one perfectly clean card yet. This was pretty cheap. JJ McCarthy. Just the base. Again, I'm going nuts on base Prizm. I think if they get PSA 10s, they're gonna go, all these players are gonna go to for 50 to well over 100. Let's see. A little bit of a small little dent, but it might be something I could just clean up. Looks fine. This is very light. I feel like there's nothing in here. There is though. All right, this is kind of an important one because this was, I think it was 29 bucks, but free shipping for Jaden. I did pay a couple times in the mid 30s for his cards. Those are already at PSA. I think, look at that right there. Jeez, boys and girls, it's rough. Hopefully I can clean that up. Might be able to. I think I can, actually. I think that's just a little bit of dirt. Okay, here's the scary part. I think this is okay. It's good. Just clean it up a tiny bit. Jaden Daniels has got a bunch in there. I don't know what that is. This one feels thick too. Well, this got a bunch of cards as well. I won't bore you guys and look through each card on this bunch. But look how high they are. That's not good. Bo Nix, McCarthy, and Caleb Williams base. There. And so what I'm doing, guys, I am 100% slightly overpaying because the Prizm stuff just came out. And that's not normally my strategy. My strategy is normally to wait a month because then the prices go down like 30-40%. But just because NFL's so hot, this quarterback class is so good, I didn't mind paying a little bit more this time because I'm not saying I'm going to be the first. There's for sure people are going to beat me, but I'm definitely going to be a top 10 to 20% of getting Prizm graded. And as you guys know, when it gets back, there's a huge premium being first on the market. So I think spending that extra $5, $10, maybe even $15 per card, more now than in a month, I think it's worth it to get them graded, even though you're, like I said, paying a little bit of a premium on the raw card to get them back faster. Nothing crazy here, guys. A lot of base. Took a couple chances and looks like it didn't work out. I'll see if I can clean them with a soft towel, see if anything comes out, but it doesn't look good on a couple of cards. Definitely not my greatest mail day regarding condition of the cards, but hey, we're giving it a shot, and it's really not a big deal. We're just gonna, the cards that are a little bit beat up that I don't think will sell for or will grade well, I I send to ComC, and in about 6 weeks, you know, I'll get about my money back. So it's all good. So anyways, thanks for watching. I think the next couple mail days will probably be about the same. Like I said, I went kind of nuts on Prizm quarterback and even a lot of just raw stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's a good strategy. And I do have 2 PSA orders. One is actually on its way to me. There's a few quarterbacks in that one. I think Jaden Daniels and a lot of Penix. And then I have one that's in assembly with a bunch of quarterbacks as well. So should be a fun 7 to 10 days ahead of us with videos and PSA reveals and more mail days. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Catch you on a video tomorrow, guys. Peace.